fucking beat the shit their whole life by their brothers. So when they play you, they're like, I'm bullying your ass now.
Yeah. Your coach is like, these kids are tough. This whole family has wrestled at that school for 62 years. You're like, oh my God, dude. He's probably going to punch me on the court.
You know, like last name like Shira or
Hey, or McKinley.
Oh, dude. See ya.
You're like, God dang it, dude.
Not bad for a fat guy.
TG116.
It's the standing show.
TG116. Oh, you're standing?
Standing, bro.
I kind of like that.
Standing in the room. Down here at Disney. You know, Walt Disney World, happiest place on earth. Down here at Disney, getting away from the kids and the wife and the in-laws. Because, hey, you know, once a week, we got to just bring it to the clubhouse, man. So I'm standing in my room for your Disney enthusiasts out there. Caribbean Beach Resort is where we stay because it's close to the Skyliner. And that helps get the kids to and from different parks. This is all just like Chinese to Ben.
No. I've been there. I know.
Just giving a little backdrop. And I got we jerry rigged it. I got my, I traveled with the mic, which I was a little afraid that TSA was going to hop in and be like, I knew eventually I'd be able to say, hey, it's just a mic, a podcast host. But, you know, that flying through on the book bag, you got to be like, what the hell is that? You know, so I thought that was going to come up.
Nope.
Didn't.
Clean.
Had no problem with TSA. And using my phone flashlight as a little bit of light for me here. So we're all good, man. Bro. We're down in Florida. It's 70 degrees. It's snowing back in Indy. Me and Ben aren't there, and life is good.
Bro, what's Disney been like? Dude, I miss Disney World so bad, honestly. I want to go back. I got sad when I saw the pic. I was like, oh.
I know. It's when you have two kids, that's one's 2.5 almost, and one's 10 months old. It's certainly a different experience, but you just fight through. You trudge on.
Don't they love it though? I mean,
absolutely. I mean, that's one of the best parts. That's why you do it at this point. It isn't for me. It's not for me or Rye or as a parent. It's like,
but is it?
You're like, I mean, anything that's just icing on the cake, BP. That's just icing on the cake. Anything that comes with it for us. But yeah, when Frank like sees Chewbacca walking around the park and he's freaking out, that's the shit right there, man. That's it. But hey, definitely not a vacation, right? Let's not get it twisted. Like, this is no vacation for 𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗡𝗏, all right? This is absolutely work. It's more work than I do in a typical week.
It's a business trip, man. Business trip, man. Every time, every away game ever. Business trip, fellas. Lock in. Keep it locked in.
Hey, business trip, you're playing Cecina 15 minutes away.
Oh. Okay. Bro, the team you play that you knew you're just going to beat the brakes off of. So much fun.
Oh, yeah, dude. But typical, every time the first quarter, the first 12 minutes, they came out swinging with like a halfback pass.
Oh, they did do that.
The defense was super fired up. And all of a sudden you find yourself and it's like 12-7 and your coaches are, we told you it's going to be like this. And then they get tired because they have 8 guys on their team and you eventually beat their ass.
True, bro. They do always have 16 people. You're like, how'd you guys even get cleared to play IHSAA football?
Head coach would pull everybody together at the beginning of the week, run through the roster of 15 guys. No, I know that this guy's 5'6", 150 pounds. He's playing nose tackle, but he's he's got the longest mean streak you've ever seen.
This guy's gonna be playing college football. He's gonna be playing on Saturdays. You just wait.
Trying to sell you so hard on it.
Bro, dude. They always sold me so hard on it. I was like, oh, that guy's probably going to go to like Virginia Tech or something. Just never played a down of football after high school. I was like, oh, damn. I really thought he was the truth.
Dude,
business trip, man.
Business trip. Yeah, we getting on a plane? We're taking school buses to Decatur.
Sleeping on my shoulder pads for a game that's 20 minutes away. Never been more tired in my life than on that trip on the bus.
You start to question. You're like, I don't know if I'm going to have energy to play this game. That's how tired I am.
And then
Should
you're
I go
like,
to the doctor?
Maybe I need some food. And the food before the game is like Chex Mix and bananas and shit.
No, sometimes the food before the game would be like, and it's some of my time they'd have like lasagna.
Oh, like the pre-game. Yeah, like okay, you eat at the school and then we get our shit together, get on the bus and then go. Yeah, that pre-game meal was like a little too nice.
And I'm like, what? It's 82 degrees still. We got to go play at FC. Garfield? Like I'm just having lasagna and garlic bread. I'm going to be puking in warm-ups.
Table full of cookies. I just ate 8 cookies. Dude, you're a sophomore. You're not going to play? Just housing brownies, cookie. Hey, you take a plate, to-go plate. After the game, put it in my car. Dude, just housing food. All the team moms. Too many team moms.
The Travis Kelce Senior coming up and be like, this is for the seniors. I don't know what you're doing, Polizzi.
Yeah, you get last pick.
Like, damn, dog.
I can't have a cosmic brownie. I've been playing scout team all week. Can't have a cosmic brownie.
I'm helping you out. You don't need this, dog. You're gonna be cramping before the fucking coin toss.
Has this big the coin toss has a big gallon of ice mountain water. That's just the way that hydration ran my brain in those days.
Did I say coin toss?
No, but you didn't, and I was like, how did he not?
I think I kind of did.
No, I don't know if it's right or wrong to say toin cost. I think it's right now. Dude, I miss Disney World, bro. I just want to smell what you're smelling in that room. I know it's a good smell. What's the fit like?
It's honestly not. It's honestly not in my room because there's like 4 just shitty diapers in the trash can right now, and so it's kind of just fumigating the room a little bit.
Still just so vacation, you know.
But yeah, once you step outside, you get that Florida air. I've been so dad. We've been here we moved up the flight because it was supposed to be a terrible winter storm in Indy on Sunday. We were supposed to leave Sunday.
Smart.
So we left on Saturday instead. Beat the whole thing. But I've just been walking around. Every time we're outside, I'm like, you feel that, kids? That's the Florida air. Florida sunshine, kids. Nothing better.
God, it smells like water. I love that, man.
A little bit of salt.
Yeah. It smells like a little bit of, what are we doing tonight? You know what I mean? You're like, there's like, we got to do something. There's like an urgency of like, yeah, let's, even if we're not doing anything, let's like go walk around. Like, let's go to a restaurant.
Dude, it's perfect. It's perfect too. Cause it's, if it's like 6 PM down here,
6
you throw
in Florida.
It's pretty dark already. You throw shorts and a light hoodie or a long sleeve on.
Long sleeve nation right now in Florida. Hey, it's a little too big for you, but you like it because you're like I'm in a different city mode. You know what I mean? Like no one knows me. It's a little loose long sleeve. Hey, Tommy Bahama.
This is Florida loose. Yeah, it's
Florida loose.
It's different.
You're like, dude, people probably think I fish. You know, you're like thinking stuff like that. You know, like what if I did buy a hat with a hook on it? Who would care? Maybe that's me.
Here's one thing I've really picked up on, and I mean, Clubhouse knows. I mean, I've been to Disney. I've been real lucky. I mean, this is my 4th time in the last 5 years that I've been. So we come quite often. My wife loves it. I've grown to love it. My kids. This is Frankie's 3rd time. He's not even 3. I mean,
I'm pro Disney, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's because we have a stroller now, so we have to be like more cautious and aware of our surroundings. People don't give a shit about anything around them other than themselves.
Oh, the spatial awareness at Disney World is like -10. You're like, hey, I'm right here. It's insane.
Not even, dude, we're talking adults. Not even excuse me. Oh, not even a nope.
Nope. It's a nope, not nope. Yeah, no opes around there.
That's all I need is an ope. You give me an ope and you're kind of sweet. All right, yeah, no problem. Hey, my bad. Yeah, I'll get out of the way for you here. All good. These people, not even. It's like you're not even there.
Nopes.
It's insane.
Are you become like in a day? You'll become one of those people though. You'll become a nope. You might.
No.
Get the fuck out of the way. Day 3 Disney.
I mean, I guess I have to because I got the double wide stroller, you know? And so I got to just be like, hey, you know, if there was a horn on this thing, I'd be fucking honking it, you know? But maybe I should. Maybe I should go get like a little fucking.
Yeah, one of those. One of those prank horns.
Or just go crazy with it. Have Rye get on Amazon, get one of those fucking air horns.
That's what I'm saying. Drone one in, bro. You got Batman and Robin coming through. What's up? Semi truck.
I can't believe it. I mean, there's been multiple times that Riley and I both just look at each other and we want to be like, excuse you? Yeah.
I know. You guys are just there. Like, you guys aren't. How long are you staying?
A week.
Yeah, bro. Just wait till day 2. You're gonna run that. You're gonna run that town one day. You'll see.
Hey, how about the people too that just like absolutely all of a sudden out of nowhere just stop in the middle of Disney Springs roads? Just
you got to pull to the side.
Okay.
It's like like being on a real highway. Like if you're gonna stop, get on the shoulder, babe. You can't. There's so many people behind you. It's insane, dude. It's insane how people are like just in their own world, in their own Disney world. Bro, hey, what's the piss count? Piss count pretty high?
Dude, I mean, travel day. I mean, because we're recording right now, this is only we're recording on Sunday. This is really only my first full day of being here because we had travel day on Saturday and
yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Travel day, my God, because I had a hot coffee before, got a cold coffee when we got there.
It's all coffee, dude.
You got the anxiety and the stress of, you know, managing 2 kids on a plane, making sure all your shit's together. What do we, you know, like all that. And so that ramps it up even more. Yeah, I was, and then I tried to do a little hydration too on top of that once we got here, just because, yeah, in your mind, I guess it's the high school football player in us. It's like, hey, it's going to be humid. Maybe get some mustard packets. I don't know.
Hey, for every Gatorade, 2 bottles of water. Well, I was like, who made that law up?
Hey, you ever think about, I know you definitely do. You're probably the first one that planted this in my brain, but like, what were we ever doing drinking Gatorade thinking that this was like, yeah, this is helping us?
It's just like a fun fruity drink, isn't it? Like when you really think about Gatorade. I haven't
like
drank Gatorade
soda
since that. Yeah. Is it
like,
pretty much like Pepsi?
I think it's yeah, Gatorade. Ooh, yeah. Gatorade is Pepsi and Powerade is Coke.
They really had us fooled, didn't they?
What do you mean?
Like with
what?
Gatorade, like, is it in you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you need your electrolyte. Do I? I haven't had an electrolyte since 2007.
Maybe after. Bro, guys showing up to fucking St. Maria Goretti on a Saturday in December in 5th grade.
Drinking a purple Gatorade?
On the bench?
You're not doing shit. You're having a party right now.
I was like, 1, you're rich. 2, your parents probably go to Sam's Club, also rich.
Your parents
3,
get the purple and blue pack at Sam's Club. Like that's how you know if your friends are rich. You got the purple and blue Gatorades? Riptide Rush? Cascade Crash? Cool Blue? Who is this guy? Bill Gates?
It's Jordan Reeser. Jordan.
The parents with the Sam's Club membership when we were growing up. I feel like Costco's a little different and it's cheaper. But Sam's Club felt like a real club. Like we didn't have it, bro. I swear we were sneaking into Sam's Club every time we did it.
Yeah, hard security there. Hard bouncer at Sam's Club. You know, you weren't faking the ID. You weren't bringing a chick to help you maybe get through. No. That was invite only, brother.
Mm-hmm. I swear we would fake like we were members. Me, my mom, my sisters would walk in. She'd be like, act normal. Act like you've been here before. And we wouldn't even buy anything. We'd just walk around, eat samples, and then leave. And I was always like, why didn't we buy anything? We weren't part of the club.
Didn't have the card.
But I think some Sam's Club weekends, it was like everybody can come in, and we would buy stuff then. But we were just skating by with no club pass for a minute, dude.
It's like the Black Friday of Sam's Club or something.
Yeah, it was like, come on, yeah, you don't need a membership this weekend, dude. My mom was ready for that. I don't know how we knew when that was. The only thing marked on our calendar for everyone gets into Sam's Club Day.
No Benny practice, no Tony graduation.
Yeah, just
Sam's Club.
Sam's Club.
I don't know. Grocery stores have grown. Yeah, it was like, I remember when we started leveling up to Target. I remember being like, did Dad get a promotion?
Dude, Target kind of came out of nowhere.
Hey, what's going on?
We're going.
Fox came out when Mom started being like, it's actually Target's our spot now. Huh?
Wait a sec. Wait a minute. We're buying gel pens at Target?
Ah, shit.
Somebody got a new job. What's going on here? Yeah,
Did
that was
somebody
kind of
die?
funny.
Did we get money in a will? What the hell's happening?
Yeah, that was. I was always real suspicious when we started buying something cool. I was like, who died? Who died?
Because it was always, growing up, it was always Meijer. Maybe Kroger if it was like, that was just the convenient one that we were on that side of town. But then all of a sudden Target started creeping in, and yeah, it was that was a big day.
Dude, women love Target. They're just like attracted to it.
I love Target.
Yeah, but I think that's why we do too. Because we like kind of grew up in Target a little bit with the girly pops.
Dude, it like even now to this day, if the kids are just like, they just need to get out of the house, they kind of got cabin fever. Rye maybe needs a break. You know, she's just like, it's been a lot. I just need like an hour.
Coffee,
Throw the
Target.
kids in the car. Throw the kids in the car. Go to Target.
God, it's
what are we
so
looking for?
sick.
Nothing. We're just here. You know, maybe pick up some grapes.
Grapes in like a Nerf football. Like, name a better time in your life. Those are the things right there that I love. I don't know,
dude,
like nothing really sticks out in my head. But that one time we went to Target and got grapes in a vortex, best day of my life, dude.
Right, like maybe it was before time. Like you were there when all of a sudden, oh shit, they're starting to put out the summer stuff. You know, it's like April. You're like, oh.
Hey, do we need a snorkel? Just a bunch of stuff you don't need, dude. That is so true. They're starting to put out the summer stuff? Like that is very underappreciated moment. You're like, dude, they're rolling out like it's barely spring, and we got goggles on the shelves.
Hey, because we've talked about how, you know, we talked about the downside of that slope.
I don't want to hear
when it's
it.
July, and you start
it's
seeing
so
the pencils and the shit come out. But there's also an upper part of that slope as well. And that's after Easter, when you fucking slide your happy ass into Target and there's just beach balls and sand buckets. You're like, Indiana? What are we doing with sand? There's no, I don't know, but let's get 6 of them.
Yeah. Hey, volleyballs with American flags on them? Come to Papa. Let's buy some hot dogs too. Bun size. Summer now. Let's go, bro.
American flag, dude.
American flag volleyballs.
The basket, the bin of volleyballs. You just wanted to fucking serve one of those down the aisle.
I just wanted to jump in that bitch cannonball style. Knees to chest.
That'd be pretty funny too, because like it's like that Donald Duck Disney, that Donald Duck meme where, you know, he dives into the money.
Oh yeah,
but everybody, all the coins, but everybody's like, yeah, that makes a solid mass. Like you would just fucking break his neck if he did that. With the volleyball basket, like it would essentially kind of become a trampoline. Like I don't think you would sink; you would bounce on and then bounce off.
I love. There's nothing better than those volleyballs, man. You can it's such a perfect size. You could really just palm it. You know, you just feel like the man. Every time I'm holding one of those American flag volleyballs, I'm like, I'm Kevin Garnett.
I was going to say, yeah. Oh, this is what Vince Carter feels like.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm like, I'm Kevin Garnett now. That's it. You dunk one of those, 8-foot goal, your buddy's backyard. There's an American flag volleyball. Name a better ball to dunk, bro. That thing is going.
Hey, you're starting to like rock the cradle and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
When I first learned how to do that, bro, I was like, I'm different.
8-foot goal.
8.5. I swear I'm different.
8.5 now. Shit, by the time I'm 16, I mean, 10
Yeah.
foot, that's coming. Never got close. Only declined from there.
I can get net.
Yeah, that was a big thing. Getting rim on a 10-foot goal.
Mhm.
God, such unathletic white guys talking here. Not a reminiscent podcast about growing up playing sports and all the things we wish we could do that we couldn't.
Yeah.
But
The
getting
moment
rim,
you realized that you weren't.
that was like,
Yeah.
if a kid could touch rim in 8th grade, that like got around the block.
He was kind of like, yo, he's like he might start varsity as a freshman. He can get rim. Bro, that you never forget when you hit it, you know? You're like, "Wow, what? Hey, these must be lower."
You always had the friend that would bring you down too. Yeah. Like you touch it, but they would say something like that. I actually don't think that it's the right chest. Dude, did you? And then the dunking, like there was also there's like one of the myths from where we grew up. It's like a you know one of those just old wise men's tales of there's these shoes out there that you could buy that you slipped your foot in and then they were weighted heavier on your toes, so you're always walking on the balls of your feet, and it was supposed to like make your calves stronger so you could jump higher.
Yeah. Those East Bay shoes?
I'm not sure, but I just remember it was like a bunch of kids from like Julian Zunarelli. He was like a kid that I think he could at the start of 8th grade year could kind of touch rim, and then like by the end of it he was like kind of dunking, and it was because he
Freak, dude. Kind of a freak athlete.
Wore these shoes, and that they kind of like had like a plate underneath the ball of your foot, and that's what you walked on. And so you're like, I guess you're like dinosaur walking. I don't know if they actually exist. I don't think I've ever actually seen a pair. Yep, that's it. That's it.
Every East Bay magazine, I was like, should I? They're like 180. I was like, should I?
Is that worth dunking at the St. Jude holiday tournament? Probably.
Oh my God. Every penny. Yeah,
I don't know.
Dude, why was that? That was such a big deal to guys.
Dunking?
Oh my God. If you knew a homie and he dunked in a game, like that was it, bro. That was it. He shut it down. Like you're the coolest guy ever.
Right. But yeah, like especially when you were like in 8th grade, freshman year, you're like, oh shit, that dude pulls.
Hey, you go for a layup, slap the backboard. I hit one of those in a game, slapped it, dude. I felt like I was like, did you guys see that?
Did you get yanked right after? Probably.
Get back on defense. I was like, Jesus.
Let's go, Ben. Let's go, Ben.
Right back in the 2-3 zone. Arms up.
2-3 zone.
2-3 zone, bro. Hey, kind of hard to beat that on the other end though.
Hey, yeah, you can't dribble drive, you know, they're eliminating that, so your shooters better come ready.
You don't have shooters. What are we doing? You know?
1-3-1, that was a hard
1-3-1 trap was serious. On the sideline? Oh.
Hey, did you ever, because I know you probably were kind of in a similar position where you'd either play like the very front guy, the 1-3-1, or kind of the center field position.
Yeah.
Because you were an athlete.
I think I might have been center.
Did you ever pick off one of those?
Never felt better.
Oh, dude. You see it coming, you bait them.
Bait.
All of a sudden, you're fucking, yeah.
Maybe with one hand. All of a sudden, you're on the break. See ya.
Go,
Good feeling, dude.
Dude, when you did that in the 1-3-1, you felt like that Michael Jordan clip where he dives out of bounds but is tossing it back in to Scottie Pippen, but then Scottie Pippen throws it right back to him.
Such a sick clip. Just dude, they did that like it was just practice. I was like, this is the coolest nonchalant like defensive play ever. Right back to him, dude.
You did that on a 131, man. Yeah, that was that clip for everybody.
Against
Every
St.
time.
Malachi. That's why you don't put us on your schedule.
Not a CYO podcast, not a sports podcast, not a rim.
I want to know how many other CYOs there are. Like, is there a CYO in like Texas?
Probably. Yeah, I mean, I know you've never seen it, so I won't bother, but Grown Ups, the movie with Adam Sandler and David Spade, Chris Rock, Kevin James.
Mm-hmm.
That the first one they did was about how they're all getting back together at a cabin later on in their life because their CYO basketball coach passed away. And they grew up playing CYO basketball, and their coach passed away, so they go to the funeral, and then they're like, we need to get back together, and so they reunited this cabin with all their families. And I remember watching it, and yeah, and they said like they were talking about our CYO league, our CYO. I was like,
they were putting CYO on like that?
yeah.
Oh man. Dude, CYO is tough, bro. I want like there should be a CYO nationwide tournament.
Ooh.
I kind of thought it was a big deal when in 8th grade it was like the state CYO. I was like, "Oh, you guys have CYO up there?" Like I thought it was just like a local thing.
Right. Jeffersonville or Jefferson. Yeah, I think it's Jeffersonville. Whatever's right across the river from Louisville.
St. Ambrose. I was like, "That's a thing."
Kind of hard.
Thomas Aquinas. I was like, "I don't want to play them." They sound like kings and queens and bishops and shit. I was like, "They're going to be really good, aren't they?" Like, I don't want to play them.
Oh, that feeling when you had a team that you weren't familiar with, you know, you didn't grow up with any of them playing Edgewood baseball or whatever.
Nah.
And, you know, and then you're like, damn, they're going to be, I think they might be fucking really solid. And then you get there and they're just terrible. You just run them. You're Jordan and Pippen.
I was always thinking that they were way better than they were, though. And I'd kind of like play timid. I was like, I don't know. They're called Holy Angels. Like, they're probably pretty good. They probably have somebody on their team. But then, like, throughout the second quarter, you're like, oh, these guys are trash, bro. Let's go.
I was always kind of jealous of the holy schools, you know, because
Holy Spirit,
Saint. All of a sudden, you get Holy Spirit, even Holy Name. I was like, oh,
right.
You know,
you guys are so different.
Getting a little freaky, you know. It's like when Rutgers is good at football. You're like, what are they called? So they're just called Rutgers?
Kind of cool. Holy Name. Oh, that's so. Hey. Christ the King. I was like, I can't. I was like, dude, we're gonna get the like. This isn't gonna be pretty. Like, yo, there's a black kid on Christ the King and he can dunk. That's all I heard all year. I was like, we're done, bro. Week 8, we're done.
That's so funny.
And they got this, like, I think they got a 6'5" guy. And, like, they're really good in football. So I was like, yeah, that's going to translate to basketball. Like, they had that tough quarterback. He's probably a shooter. Like, they're going to be sick.
Well, then, yeah, like, you have those dudes, like the dude who can dunk, who's a freak athlete, the dude who is 6'5", but then the rest of them are all just like legacy Catholic families that have 3 older brothers, and they're just the meanest motherfuckers you've ever met in your life. Dude. Like, will just slam you like that. That is absolutely true. You know, their dad played at the same high school they're going to go to 30 years ago. And they got 3 older brothers who've already gone through there, and then they're coming up now. They've just been bullied and fucking beat the shit their whole life by their brothers. So when they play you, they're like, I'm bullying your ass now.
Yeah. Your coach is like, these kids are tough. This whole family has wrestled at that school for 62 years. You're like, oh my God, dude. He's probably going to punch me on the court.
You know, like last name like Shira or
hey, or McGinley.
Oh, dude. See ya.
You're like, God dang it, dude. He's like really fast for some reason. Fastest kid in the whole city. You're like, how?
Right. There's like a legendary story about like, you know, Mr. Football from like 4 years ago. Yeah, dude. Obviously, this kid beat him in a 40. Like,
yeah.
Huh?
How do you know that? Yeah.
Well, 1, how do you know that? 2, how did it even happen? 3, like, how did it get logistically set up? Like, who set up this 40-yard dash between Mr. Football and this 8th grader?
Yeah.
And then 3, how the hell you get that fast?
There's
dude?
always those stories that you're like, ha. Yeah, they told him he couldn't run track until high school. He was that fast. He just couldn't even run in 7th and 8th grade. Because he won city in 5th grade and he was running against the 8th graders. They just said no. You're like, what?
Well, we have no shot. So, cool.
So I'm scared going into this game.
Christ the King, dude.
There's always a redhead kid from the north side. You're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, last game in the tournament, he had 62 points. You're like, what? We haven't even scored more than 40 this year. He had 62 points against Immaculate Heart. Oh!
Damn.
I'm like, their name is just Immaculate Heart. Well, it's Immaculate Heart of Mary, but they just call him
Immaculate Heart.
IMH. I was like,
it's always the kid with the brother, dude. Always the kid with the brother. That's why, like, that's honestly one of the main reasons that I would like to like try to have a 3rd kid, because I just want that 3rd kid to be like, yeah, his brother Frankie was good, but this kid's the fucking one.
it's always the youngest brother. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like their brothers were. They're like, they probably wouldn't play like D2 or something, and like they're really, really good athletes, hell of an athlete. But yeah, it's always something about that baby. And you're like, oh fuck. He played against him in the driveway his whole life. Yeah, he's gonna whoop our ass.
Mm-hmm, for sure. Yeah, his 2 older brothers, they played one went to Ball State, one went to Grand Valley, but that youngest brother, yeah, he's got offers from Notre Dame. You're like, damn, dude. Like what every time?
It's just a given, it feels like. I don't know.
All right, let's get to these emails. I know you got to get to Joffrey's coffee.
Bro, I've had so much Joffrey's. I'm drinking it right. I'm drinking it right now.
It's so
much
good.
I love Joffrey's. I'm drinking it.
Why is it called that?
I don't know.
I was like,
wanna
am
know
I
this
pronouncing it
Joffrey
wrong?
fella.
Is it Jeffries and I'm like missing it?
I mean, that's a real messed up way to spell Jeffrey.
But they're
Joffrey.
I don't even know. They don't have Starbucks at Disney World, do they? God, I want to be there so bad. They do.
Yeah.
But it's not as like prevalent as Joffrey's.
But
Joffrey's
our
is like
room-
everywhere you turn.
Our room has a coffee maker and like 10 packs of Joffrey's. So I'm just like, give me that.
Yep.
That's another dad thing I've been doing too. I'm just like, any way I can cut costs. I'm not paying $6.19 for a coffee. I'm not paying $5.25 for a donut, Frank. Get the hell out of here.
That's a good dad move. Because for me, I'm like, I'm on vacation. Like, this is when I'm buying all that.
I know, and it definitely will come to a point where, yeah, you know, you want to get one, but I'm just saying, like, it can't be an everyday thing. Substitute, that's where it stacks up, you know? Substitute the at-home Joffrey's that's not $6.19. So then you get one when you really needed it after Animal Kingdom. Okay, you do $6.19 there instead of $36 for the whole week because you've been buying all that Joffrey's. You save yourself a little money.
Animal Kingdom, dude. I went on there's a roller coaster in Animal Kingdom I went on, and I haven't been the same since. Honestly.
What was it?
There's one, it has a Yeti, maybe. You go through the whole thing, and then you go through the whole thing backwards.
Yep. Don't remember what it's called.
I don't either.
Something avalanche, something.
Don't say it, bro. I'll get car sick. I have not been. Promise you, my brain has not. My brain chemistry is different now after that ride. It was insane. All right, from Riley Miracle, and if that's his last name, what a great job. That's insane. Dude, can you imagine Miracle on the back of a CYO green Holy Spirit jersey? I'd be like, dude, how are we going to guard him? No question today, gents, but as a Canadian who is just getting into college football.
Oh, welcome.
Mizzou and Iowa. Same guy? Because I always thought so too. Smack my ass and make that follow through turn into a wave to the Iowa Children's Hospital. Let's fucking go.
That's great. Ben, literally, after we got done recording last week, I went upstairs and the first thing I'm greeted with is the intro to the Music City Bowl, which, by the way, besides the Rose Bowl, is my favorite bowl, I think.
So fun.
and
Music
Ben
City Bowl, it's so cheerful.
Right. Ben texted me literally that. Iowa, Mizzou, same guy. So, you know the show.
I was kind of a little confused when they picked those two teams. I was like, guys, come on. Same colors? Tim Hightower. Are we saying names?
What, though? Real quick, though. It didn't look...
It wasn't as bad as you thought.
It wasn't as bad.
Because
it was weird that the whole crowd was in it. You know, you didn't have your typical, like, one's in all orange and the other half is in black or whatever.
Mhm.
But on field, I thought that the matchup they provided wasn't that bad.
Yeah, you can kind of you can make it look good with the amount of like alternate jerseys and stuff now. Like, you know, Boise State has an all black set. Like, dude, you can get away with anything kind of. But it's
Totally.
still like when you're picking that bowl game, I feel like they pick on colors. Like, I don't know who's picking bowl games. Is it the sponsors or like who's picking those?
I think I'm pitting out a white shirt. Jesus.
Who's
there's a
pitting
bowl-
those?
There's a bowl committee. There's the sponsor, I think, plays a hand in it.
Yeah.
And then there's like the typical the conferences that go to those. So like if you'll notice,
Yeah.
pretty much every year the Music City Bowl is Big Ten SEC.
Mm-hmm.
So you see that kind of shit play out. Anyways, not a sports podcast.
Nah, it never has been. Russell Wilson is the Michael Jordan of Seneca Wallace's. Mike Evans is a LeBron James of Dorial Green Beckham's. Wow, I forgot about him. Amir Abdullah is the Kwame Brown of Marshall Falk's. Go ahead and goal. God, I forgot about Amir Abdullah, dude. He was dangerous.
Who's that from?
That was from his name's John. Subject was Tim Hightower, though, so that's all that matters.
Yeah. Damn. That's really well done. I don't really have really much to add to it. I mean,
Russell Wilson is the Michael Jordan of Seneca Wallace's. Are we sure about? You sure about that? Station know about that?
yeah, similar style play, and
I feel like Seneca Wallace was really running around a lot. I don't think Russell Wilson was.
Russell Wilson used to be when he was
Yeah.
25, 26, 30, not 36.
But Seneca Wallace was like almost Vic. Not Vic, but I remember I would pick up Seneca Wallace on like Madden free agency all the time or trade for him. I was like, I just need a guy that can move. I wasn't doing that for Russell Wilson. Not that this is a sports podcast or anything. But yeah. All right,
That's
let's
good
keep
shit.
going. Subject line 𝗕𝗘𝗓𝗔𝗔. Happy
Can't
New
wait.
Year, fellas. I was thinking, what coach would you want to play in a sports movie? Put me in Remember the Titans. Slap my ass with Louis Lastik's sweaty ass camp jersey while I do up downs till blue is no longer tired. Great live show, boys. Appreciate all you do. I'm going to go ahead and goal.
Thanks,
Love
dude.
it, bro.
𝗕𝗘𝗓𝗔𝗓.
So funny. God, what
That's
if
so perfect for all the shit that we've talked about pretty much this whole episode. That just sums it up right there, that name.
this is insane, but like growing up, I just like all those legends that went to your high school no matter what. I was always just so curious. I was like, what? I just want to watch their game film in like 8th grade. That's all I wanted to see ever.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
you know
we
how
had-
good
we
he
had a
was?
handful of those
Like,
guys.
because there's no documentation of any of that. I'm like,
I could-
he had to have just like 6 touchdowns every game. Like, let's see it.
No documentation for the station for 𝗕𝗘𝗓𝗔𝗓.
See, 𝗕𝗘𝗓𝗔𝗓 CYO football stats. Station doesn't know about this. Oh shit!
Yeah, I mean, Remember the Titans, two legendary performances there by Denzel and Will Patton. The special teams coach, such a dick in that movie, right? Just
I
like
don't remember. I don't know how I don't remember, but I don't.
he's the one that got pissed because Will Patton, the white coach, was had having his daughter Cheryl hang out with Denzel's daughter instead of the special teams coach daughter, and they're in that diner. He's like, "No, you go to hell," and he walks out. Like, damn, all right.
Too sad.
I would want to be Coach Klein from Waterboy. Henry Winkler.
God, what a
Think just an all-time role. Doesn't get talked about enough. So funny.
he is.
Bro, when we talk about it all the time, when he picks up that trophy and throws it out the window, it hits what's his face? Colonel Sanders. Great shit. When he's on the phone and the cords cut and he's in the heels. I hate him.
So funny, dude.
I mean, I could go on for days with all this shit. I don't know where I am. I mean, just all time. So sign me up for Coach Klein and Waterboy.
I kind of like, I forget who it is, but it's The Longest Yard, and he might be the coach of the prisoner team. Maybe it's not Chris Rock, but there's a white guy. I mean, I like
Burt
Chris
Reynolds?
Rock too. Huh?
Burt Reynolds?
Maybe.
The old guy?
I think. Does he die? Someone dies.
Chris Rock dies.
Oh.
He plays caretaker, a fellow prisoner, but he don't play football.
He's just
And,
kind of hooking it up. God, that was
yeah.
so sad, bro. I hate movies because they get too sad. I'm like, no.
Dude, yeah. When he walks in there and he shuts the gate and it explodes. Yeah, that's
Yeah, and he was like looking at a picture of his girl or something.
his mom.
Oh.
No, he wasn't looking at a picture of his mom. He was looking at a picture of I think it was Adam Sandler's character Paul Crew and his Florida State gear. And he says something like, "Here's to you, Mr. Crew."
Bro, that's so sad. Stop it. That's evil.
Benny tears.
That's dude, Sunday, bro. Or, well, you guys don't know that, but yeah. All right. Subject line Chevy Avalanche. Hey, gents. I'm so grateful I found you guys. I needed something other than a sports podcast to listen to. One of my all-time favorite segments on the show is when he said Travis Kelce definitely drove a Chevy Avalanche in high school. Definitely. He had to have, bro. Do we have any... Can we figure that out? Can Clubhouse investigate? What kind of car did Travis Kelce really have in high school? But I would love to get your take on another round of what did he drive in high school of the following players: Priest Holmes, Matt Hasselbeck, Ray Lewis. Keep up the great content. Slap me with a toaster strudel that's burning to the touch on the outside and yet is still frozen on the inside, Chris. God, what an email, man.
That's a funny game. Yeah, you think that some of our Ohio folks who listen, like, they'd have to have some connection to New Heights or Cleveland where they could do some digging for us. Priest Holmes.
I'm thinking like Priest Holmes drove like a low-key Toyota Camry. Like nothing flashy, bro. He was just getting point A to point B, but it wasn't a bad car either. It was just like high school, bro. It was just like, yeah, that's Priest. That's Priest's whip.
That's Priest. He goes to Immaculate Heart.
How good would he? Dude, I think about that too. I'm like, how good were those guys? Imagine Priest Holmes in 8th grade. Bro.
Just jumping over the line in 8th grade. Huh? Because he wore those shoes, dude.
Bounce shoes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was like doing the goal line hurdles in 8th grade for sure. Priest over the pile on two. Ready? Right.
Put the ball in the hands of your best athletes. See what happens. Not bad for a fat guy. I was gonna say like a Pontiac Grand Am.
Oh, that's better. That's way better than what I said. That is sick. What color?
White.
That's hard, bro. He definitely had that. I can see it right now. That's perfect.
Matt Hasselbeck.
Hey, red Ford F-150. It was my dad's.
I was gonna say some sort of like beat to hell truck, but he seems like too much. He seems like Matt Hasselbeck was Kirk Cousins before Kirk Cousins. We gotta remember this.
Oh yeah. On the
Just like
Seahawks.
dorky, nerdy, just like the
I always loved him.
You know that he was in all like the advanced classes.
Pre-cal.
He's the kind of guy that like wanted to hang out with the debate team more than he wanted to hang out with the football team.
Mhm.
That's how I picture Matt Hasselbeck.
He took the ACT prep course. Remember that? Or was it what is it? ACT and SAT? Yeah, SAT prep course. Hasselbeck was in there. You had to pay like $300 to do it. Do you remember that? I was like, this is a scam, dude.
Yeah, I don't remember it because I didn't do it.
But I was like, should I?
Yeah, I know.
You know, like,
I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna get
how
in.
would that hurt if I like knew some of the questions? But like, that was weird. But Hasselbeck was in there.
Yeah, I was always like, the Heckmans are doing that. Probably means I should too, but oh well.
Yeah, I don't know how to ask my mom for $300 to be in an essay. She'd be like, "You're lying. Like you're gonna go to the mall right now and buy Arizona basketball shorts."
I'm trying to see. I think Hasselbeck is more along the lines of
Buick
of a Camry.
Freeze told him, "God, you're killing this right now." What color Camry? Just silver, or was it like a
like a champagne gold that's like beat up?
It was my aunt's.
Right. It's not fresh, but it does the job.
Mm-hmm.
Has a picture of his girl in the front window thing.
Oh, in the dash, covering up the check engine light.
Yeah, we can all admit that that's why we did it, right?
Yeah, just
to ease our mind about the check engine light.
Yeah, just right over. I don't know what's going on with this car, but my sophomore girlfriend's pictures in front of it.
Right. Yeah. Then Ray Lewis, dude. I mean, just whatever you thought was.
Hey, black Ford Taurus. It was his dad's. And the trunk would open when you pressed unlock too. You're like, God damn it, dude. Get in every time. Hey. Press unlock for all the doors of the trunk. Fuck. Hey, close the trunk. Get in. I know. It's just I don't know why.
Didn't have subs, but the rattling of the car with how loud the music was.
Listening to the Colts Crunk song. That was a little, you know what I mean? Actually, that was way too old. Never mind. But it makes sense.
Always driving, windows down, sunroof in it for some reason, shirt off. Right after school. What? I mean, I'm not going to say anything to you because you'll literally beat my fucking ass.
52 painted on with paint markers on the back window.
That's a pretty funny game there, dude.
That's hilarious.
Who said that?
His real name. Are we saying real names?
Just their first name.
Chris.
A little love. Cool. Good shit, Chris. Fishy.
Chris Gardocki. What? This graphic really made me go, holy aioli. Jeez, this guy. It's a Duke's Mayo Bowl depth chart. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. But it.
Look at the email name.
Not bad. First name not bad for, last name a fat guy. God dang it, bro. I love you guys so much. Put this depth chart out on a poster board, kick me in the stomach, bend me over, give me a couple real miracle whips with it. This is nice though. Very well like laid out.
SID put that together late one night. Just going ham, dude.
In the zone, listening to Drake.
Glasses on.
Yep. It's the best when you got to whip something up like that and you don't need to hear any audio. You can just put a song on and a line left.
I had my other buddy Ben, another buddy Ben of mine. He was at that game. Sent a picture. Up there in the nosebleeds with like 25,000 people in the stands. It's great.
Maybe I got that too. Oh, I did.
Yeah, I think he tagged both of us.
Yeah, what a moment.
He knows.
He knows what's going on. He's so club.
He knows what's going on.
Santa Jags. Sup, boys? Since this isn't a sports or holiday podcast, I apologize for the off-topic email. Do you guys remember the year the Jags painted a Santa hat on their midfield logo? As a kid, remembered seeing this once, never saw it again. I chalked it up to my dumb kid brain playing tricks on me. But I recently came across evidence of it online to confirm it was real. It's just as beautiful as I remembered. Slap my ass while Little Saint Nick by the Beach Boys plays in the background. God, that's a heater. Oh my God.
Merry Christmas comes as time.
That one makes me sad too.
Yeah, I know. Oh, dude, we gotta get back to this. But that's another thing. I forgot how you said, how was Disney? I'm in this weird time lapse.
Yeah.
Christmas isn't over here.
Really?
They got all the decorations up still.
No
I
way.
Still see people wearing the sweaters. You walk into the airports, the different shops, Christmas music is playing.
It's still Christmas in Disney World?
Still, yeah.
Is this how'd you decide on going now?
A few different things.
Because you're going to be depressed.
Worked out that way. Riley's birthday is the end of this week, and this is her favorite place. And Mirabella's never gone. And we went with my folks at the end of 2023, and Riley's parents, well, her mom and her stepdad, they surprised her younger sister with a trip to Disney because her sister's birthday is 2 days after Christmas. And so it was just, they were just like, hey, we're going down this first week of January if you guys want to go. And Riley's like, that's my birthday. And I was like, I guess we're going.
Let's go.
But yeah, dude, I immediately, I can't believe I forgot to lead the show with that. But I looked at Rye. I mean, we're on like the tram to get to and from places. They're playing like Disney style Christmas music. I looked at Rye. I was just like, this might take up the whole show this week with Ben. Just like I'm in this. It was over, so hard over for me, and then now I come back into this. They can't. Once I think I'm out of Christmas, it just pulls me back in Clubhouse.
Dude, I don't know if you ever want to leave though. Like, is it like watered down Christmas or is it like full Christmas? There's trees up.
Trees are up. Lights are up.
Because that would be my favorite time to go to Disney World, I think. Like December 23rd, Disney World. Can you imagine that?
I don't know, because it gets absolutely bonkers crazy. Like, I think every year, I'm pretty sure the most busy day at Disney is Christmas Day. Like, that's insane. I don't think that'd be enjoyable. But
that would be fun to do Christmas Day. Because Christmas Day, we all know, low-key depressing day.
Me and Rye and Frank and my parents went the week after Thanksgiving. And that was hot.
That might be it. I remember you telling me that.
It was honestly perfect. Right in the fucking heat of it, dude. Like that transition from end of November to beginning of December, you're coming back and it's still that's my time. That's my time, I think.
We got Santa hats out there right now? No way.
I haven't seen anybody wearing them.
No way.
But yeah, dude, I mean, we're staying at Caribbean Beach and they got Caribbean style Little Saint Nick playing and like Silent Night and shit. Big Christmas tree at Magic Kingdom still up. They're all still up everywhere. Like it's very weird.
I'll never forget. There is a store there that's just Christmas all year round, bro.
Yeah.
I walk by that store. I've never wanted to apply to work at a place more in my life. I was like, what if I just work there for the rest of my life? Like that's it. I'm done working here now.
You'd be happy. You'd be happy
all year. Okay, but the Jag Santa hat.
Definitely real.
Oh, so real. It makes its way around on Twitter, and God, I don't know if it's against the rules, but can teams do that? Like, I feel like it's kind of against the branding guidelines now, but you could get away with it in like 1998.
I think it should be required league wide.
Yeah, like have fun with your shit. I don't know what the big deal is, but that's so cool.
Let's get crazy, man. Hey, like Halloween weekend, everybody paint your logo orange and black, put a little jack-o'-lantern feel on it.
I remember one time there's a dude on Instagram that his name's the Graphic God. He's like such a sick graphic designer. He'll make like Christmas uniforms for like every team and they're all different. Like, why aren't we just doing that? Like in real life? Like, oh, the Texans play the Ravens on Christmas Eve. They should all have Christmas jerseys. What are we running low on money?
Yeah, I'm with you.
And the same for the NBA. I know, no, this isn't a really NBA heavy pot. Well, yeah, it kind of is. But they should be wearing those jerseys. Those Christmas jerseys?
You're still more into the uniform scene. What do we know why they went away from it? Because I felt like that was such a staple.
It was an Adidas thing. Adidas did it. And then they went to Nike, and Nike does a lot of like city uniforms. Like everybody has good alternates and stuff like that. You know, all those they all drop every year. But I don't know why they're not, especially basketball. How many dudes are on a basketball team? 12? Bro, crank out some peppermint ass jerseys. Let's go. I'd watch that game. I'd be way more excited to watch the NBA. They'll probably do it next year because the ratings this year. You saw
they
that.
Gotta do something. Yeah. They got to do something. They try to claim their stake on that.
But yeah,
yeah,
8
dude,
teams. They all had like the cream Cavaliers. It was just so like holiday, and they all Kyrie Irving in that. That was sick, man.
Everybody was rocking the green and red shoes on top of it.
Yeah, that was when shoes were like out of this world popular. Like I remember one Christmas, I was like, should I get the Christmas Durants? Like what the?
Yeah.
Like what?
Sure.
Fishy. Christmas LeBrons.
It was New Year's Eve. It was New Year's Eve, and I was down at my sister's, and we were staying the night there because they were just having a little New Year's Eve get together. And my brother-in-law, like, just without even trying or realizing he was doing it, for like 2 hours, he would just finish anything anybody said. He would literally fishy.
He didn't know.
And finally it got to the point where it was like, are you doing that on purpose? He's a putz. He doesn't listen to the pod. My sister does. And so we had to explain to him the story of that. But it was just a random side note. I forgot. He was like a couple bourbons deep, and he just kept hitting the fisher so hard. I finally had to speak up.
Deep hitting the fisher.
I finally had to speak up. Be like, the hell is going on here? Are you doing this on purpose?
Are you hitting a bit right now, or this is bourbon you?
Dude, but going back to the Santa hat, I have the Bucks Saints game on right next to me right now because it's the local.
Oh, I love Bucks Saints. I love that matchup.
How awesome would a little Santa hat tilted to the side on the skull of the Buccaneer?
Every team. Dude,
literally every team.
Colts helmet in the middle of the field. Put a Santa hat on the helmet. Like you can do it with anything. Raiders logo. Come on.
So sick.
The Raven. The
Steeler circle.
Shut up, dude. Yes, all of it. Put the hat on it.
Hey, the Browns. You want to do that little elf mascot? Make it a fucking Christmas elf.
Meant to be on his head. How does that little piece of shit not even have one on there yet? Yeah, he should always have a Santa hat on. That's an elf. He's an elf, and he does. What are we doing? Hey, how about when the Browns were like, "Oh yeah, we got a new logo. It's the dog logo. Haven't used it once."
Yeah, people love. I mean, I feel like I see that a lot. If I see Browns fans around, like I'll see that logo or merchandise that they're wearing that'll have it on it. But I feel like the team and themselves don't.
But it was like a new dog, you know? They had the old dog, which I like the old dog.
No. The old, I know exactly what you're talking about now.
I know you do. But the fans made like a new one, and everybody picked which ones they like. But there's that old dog that really hits. I was like, that's a Browns dog, bro. Like he's got like the big cheeks, and he's like looks mean. I'm like, yeah, that's the Browns.
1999 NFL prime time with the logos coming in. That's what that is.
Josh Cribbs' dog. That's just Josh Cribbs' dog.
No, not even Josh Cribbs.
Dennis
Northcutt.
Northcutt. Let's go.
Dennis Northcutt. Fake
Dennis
name?
Northcutt. Oh, that is a sick name. All right, a couple more of these. These guys. I am the guy who showed up with the 𝗕𝗓𝗓𝗠𝗬𝗓 jersey to the live pod. This guy probably knows what car Travis Kelce drove in high school. Appreciate the shout out on the pod, boys. I wish I could tell you what website the jersey was from, but I'm afraid it may no longer exist for licensing infringement. Yeah, because that jersey was too good to be true, honestly.
Yep.
Or something stupid like that. It is Under Armour branded, but it's styled like Adidas era jersey you referred to. The combination of the brands is pretty on par for what you would expect from a totally legitimate, completely legal website. Anyway, here's the pick from the show, as well as a couple picks I got with Alec and his family moments after they saw the jersey at the team hotel. You can tell it's opened some doors to true fandom and has been appreciated by legends. Glad the tale of my most random awesome piece of sports memorabilia lives on. Here's God, how did he not win jersey of the night? It was close, man. But that's Sean Taylor. Oh, this is sick, man.
Alec Pierce, most baby-faced dude ever. Dude's gonna be 52, still looks 16.
Yep, he's a freshman. Alec Pierce just always a freshman. I still can't get into Cincinnati Under Armour or Adidas era. I just can't do it. But that is a sick, like, legit jersey. It's hard to get a fake jersey with the real font and stuff on there.
Thanks for coming to the show.
Yeah, for
Good
real.
show, good
We'll
show.
have another one. Bring the away jersey next time. Marty Gilliard. These guys, subject line Nike Elite Socks and Sperry's. Howie, long-time listener, third-time emailer. Christmas has been over for a month, but just to reiterate what you guys previously said, if you're the sleep-in person on Christmas, I hate you. It is pretty crazy. But serious question, what car model is each football position in coach? For example, Joe Montana is obviously a shiny burgundy Cadillac and Brett Favre is a Ford Bronco. Or is that John Elway? Love you guys. I got my eyes wide open for when the live pod gets posted. Some may say I'm watching you guys like a AJ Hawk. Jeez. Sent from my iPhone. Wow, I haven't seen that in a long time. That's not part of the email, but I just had to point that out.
Yeah, Elway would be a white Bronco.
Elway for sure. White Bronco. Each football position in coach. We can do one coach. Hey, what's you're really good at this game. What's Jeff Fisher driving? Titans Jeff Fisher. Dude, Titans Jeff Fisher was kind of scary. He was a good coach, bro. Rams Jeff Fisher,
See, I just don't know cars well enough. Like, I would not be able to name them, you know?
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, no. That's what you already said.
I think Jay Fish might be driving an SUV. Maybe like a
Is the Chevy Avalanche the same thing as like that Escalade that was
no.
I think Jeff Fisher's driving one of those Escalades that is like a pickup
Denali.
truck too.
Oh. Those are kind of new though, but yeah.
Mike Vrabel, Hummer.
Vrabel, Jeep Wrangler.
Ooh, he kind of looks like a Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah, he does. All the ducks on the front too. You're like, that's Vrabel's? I didn't know he was...
he's a weird. He camps out at Dave Matthews Band every summer for a week.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah, he's got
Really?
an REI credit card. I didn't know that about him.
Well, as every football coach into like it's like a requirement for a football coach, you have to be really into some fucking off the wall band.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took a summer for himself before training camp and followed the band Fish around the country. Okay. We sure this is the guy we want leading our program here?
You didn't know about Ditka and Metallica? You didn't know that? Thought everybody knew that. Every coach? Oh, he likes Hootie and the Blowfish? I didn't know who. And it's like something so off of their personality. Like Sean
That's what I'm
Payton
saying.
likes Hootie and the Blowfish?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Like, all right, that was the last email. Great emails, bro. Clubhouse hitting just like always. Keep sending them. Keep commenting. Comment what football player or coach, whatever football player and coach you want, and whatever car they drive. YouTube comments. Subscribe. Tell a friend. Leave a rating, review. You already know. We should always lead the show with this, but we don't. We didn't even push Tickies either. New Jersey, Thursday, Rutherford. See you there. North Jersey. I'm coming. And then Chicago, February 12th. Rosemont, February 13th. Get your tickies, BennyPolizzi.com or in the link.
Sounds awesome, man. Yeah, Clubhouse, appreciate you guys. Hope you had a happy new year and, circling back and getting the ball rolling on 2025.
Jeez, guy.
Appreciate it. All those things that Benny said. The YouTube as well. Watch every week on YouTube. We throw it up there. These guys Clubhouse. Again, you don't have to watch it like you're watching a TV show. Throw it on. Doing laundry. You're at the gym trying to do New Year's resolution. You're on the elliptical. Prop us up there on your phone. But we just appreciate you guys and love hearing you from you every week. So yeah, I pray for me in Disney this week with the two little ones, and they get up at 5:15 every morning, and it's just long days. And
that sounds like fun, man. That sounds like fun.
It is, but it's just it's work, man. You gotta be locked in, and you gotta
be dad. You gotta be dad. I always forget.
You gotta really bring the energy, man. You gotta trick yourself into. You gotta be like kind of like Russell Wilson. You gotta be like that quarterback or that coach that's like, are you really? Or you gotta just trick
Let's go, man.
And just go, yeah. But no, I appreciate
Business
you guys
trip,
and
business trip.
Talk to you guys next week. Charlie Fry.
To Bucky Jones.
Station, how about this?